So, we're gonna, like I said, we don't give a fuck how great they think their economy is doing in the moment since we opened it up, right? Because if we don't get what the fuck we want, just as quick as we open this bitch up, we will shut it back down. And the next time that we shut it back down, we are gonna shut this whole goddamn country down once and for all. See, white supremacy still don't get it. Donald Trump still don't get it. It has nothing to do with what he's doing with the military that the economy is going up. It has all to do with us taking the fear out of the people, put into them and instilled into them by this fucking government. And it's staged protest, it's staged coronavirus, it's staged systematic gaps between the rich and the poor. Right? So we getting ready to put this out there right now, right? We gonna tell these fake ass bootlicking butter biscuit kumbaya ass niggers right now, sitting back, kissing the devil feet and ass, right? Making deals, trying to get theyself in order, and then leave us on the battlefield by ourselves, right? One thing I like about Antifa is giving up names, numbers, and addresses. Okay? This is not your average protest. This is not your average riots. This is not your average where white people think that they're going to be able to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and everybody is going to sit back and go to sleep and let them come back out and do their normal racism all over again. It's not going to happen. Right? So I'm telling you now, gatekeepers, right? God got gatekeepers too. You know what they say? The devil got his soldiers and so do God, right? And we're watching. We're watching you, right? And we watching how you want to sit, right? And play these little mind games with us all over again, thinking that y'all gonna have this big spending bill, right? Of whatever stimulus package, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but you're gonna have this big bill, right? And y'all think that it's gonna go to the higher ups and trickle back down to the poor, right? But the order of today is no, we're gonna build this shit from the poor back on up, right? This is how that's going to work. It's not going to go to the top and then go down. It's going to go from the bottom to the top. And then we can say as above, so below, right? Since that's what y'all dealing with, right? Since that's what you're dealing with that as above, so below, secret order type of shit, right? But we are awoke. We are aware, right, of all affairs done in the dark as well in the light. See, just like you got spies spying on us, you don't think we got spies spying on you? Everybody that's in these organizations don't agree because some of them are not even on a level to where they can understand the role they fucking play in this shit. So they will get certain information, right? And don't even understand how important that information is to those of us who really want to know what happened behind closed doors. See, the problem here is y'all think that this is man doing this, right? But no, it's a higher power that's sitting up high and looking down low, right? At what's going on here. Right? This is not your average riot. Once again, this is not your average protest. You have 50 million people out here raising hell for 50 million different reasons, right? But the main foundational reason for this all, right, is for our motherfucking reparations. And we ain't come outside yet, okay? We ain't outside yet. We ain't outside. Look, we ain't outside. All you looking at right now, you looking at the soldiers. You looking at the pawns, right? You looking at the pawns on the board out there. The kings, the queens, the rooks, the knights. Hasn't came out yet. You know why? Because the devil can't fool us. Neither his maid devils. You can't trick us. We know what's up. We them ancestors that returned back and know what's up. And see, we seen their kind before. So we already know how to deal with them accordingly. The mistakes that we made from the past, we learned from them, so we're not going to make those mistakes again. So now we're in these moments where it's going to be checkmate. Is it going to sit back and say, oh, how they know that? Damn, we got to think of another strategy, right? Because like I said, and I'm going to say it, and I'm getting ready to get up off of this, right? We opened your economy, and we will shut this bitch back down, right? If we don't get our motherfucking money. And you're going to have more than the National Guards, because we already know you outnumbered, right? You're going to need more than your motherfucking National Guards. And you ain't going to have enough anyway. We already got Corona on our side. We already got the hurricanes coming up towards Louisiana as I speak, if it hasn't even hit the ground yet, right? You haven't seen anything yet because nature is on our side, right? We got all kinds of weapons at our disposal. See, this ain't no physical motherfucking war going on here, although people are on the ground getting fucked up, right? But this is a spiritual war against God and devil, right? And this is the final battle. So I'm telling you now, it really don't even have nothing to do with money, power, or any of that other thing. This is all about justice, right? I'm telling y'all now, when y'all go in there and talk to these people, you better get them numbers right, okay? Because, see, the Democrats think we stupid, too. They want to throw all this shit on Donald Trump. Yeah, we know Donald Trump is a motherfucking racist. We know. But these motherfuckers right here are the main reason why we are in these conditions. Donald Trump ain't lying. Look at all of these cities and states that are actually having the most violence. These are the motherfucking cities and states that have been dealing with wealth gaps between the rich and the poor for the longest ass motherfucking time, ran by Democrats. So we see you, right? That's why a lot of us keep saying, especially ADOS, we don't give a fuck about politics right about now. We want our motherfucking money. If we don't get our money, I'm telling you, we're going to let Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and anybody else just go ahead, right? And tear this bitch up. Tear this motherfucker up, right? And if they can't do it, then we'll send about another quarter of us out on the ground, right? And then we'll keep sending, and then we'll keep sending, and then we'll keep sending. And then by the time all of us get on the ground, there will be no more America. Got it? Yeah, that's our message. That's ADO's message, right? Better get that check in order. And we don't want to hear that bullshit, oh, poor African Americans, because, you know, it's going to be poor America if we don't get our motherfucking money. We're not going to play with you. Mitch McConnell today, right? Check it. He said, oh, he don't think they're going to talk about giving out any more stimulus packages now that maybe a few hundred people have got employed again, right? See, he don't realize how this thing is going. See, one thing I understand about people like that, they don't have a motherfucking soul. So if you don't have a soul, you don't have any feelings. And if you don't have any feelings, you can't feel what the people are feeling, right? Only way you will feel that is when violence lands at your doorstep. I'm telling you, them people at Antifa and them, they out there giving up Mitch McConnell, all them motherfuckers like that, talking all that racist shit. Rand Paul, all you motherfuckers, I'm telling you, they are out here giving up your names, numbers, and addresses. You ain't safe.
Occur infrequently and recommended strengthening relationships with communities of color.
Right. So I'm getting ready to go because it's Friday. I need to sit and do a little meditation. Might come back later. Let me check out, see what's going on in the world. And check it out. This is what they're doing now. You can't really see protests unless you dare, unless you go on other little small social medias. But the big meat social medias right now is not really showing you what's going on now. So they must have made a deal with devils too to not show so much of the reality of what's going on. But it doesn't matter if they show it or not. We already know, and we already have a plan and a time and a date of when we want to stop what's going on here. Media can't control this anymore, okay? YouTube, I like YouTube because YouTube been respectable, but now I just noticed that they are cutting out a lot of things that should be televised. However, right, as a 70s baby, I was always taught the revolution will not be televised, which is fine with me. But last and not least, and I'm getting ready to get up out of here, right? When they go in there and start talking around any round, circle, rectangle, whatever, rectangular, whatever, right? Y'all better have our money. Because if not, right, like I said, the same way we open this bitch, it's not going to be the same way we shut it down. With that being said, keep your vibrations high. I wanted to build with you guys, and now I'm getting ready to relax a little bit. Relax a little bit. I'm good. I'm safe. I'm sound. I'm secure. One thing about me, I've already made peace with this whole thing, right? I've made peace with this whole thing, right? But at the same time, I don't never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death, right? Right? The gods taught me, when the gods was teaching me 120, right? We would start in maybe about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and all we do is build. And when we build, by the time we finish, it's probably 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm used to the all-nighter shit. I've been prepped for this. 360, 360 degrees. I have been prepped for this moment, along with many others, right? That's just doing the knowledge to what's going on here. With that being said, keep your vibrations high. Everybody stay safe wherever you're at. No matter what color, black, white, purple, pink, guard yourself, right? Guard yourself, protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself physically and mentally, right? And spiritually, if we want to go there. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.